Good morning, guys. Day one at SSKC in Ocala. We're out here staying in the lovely RV with Rubens. Thank you very much for letting us crash here. Chris is on the other side. Miguel is over there. You know, brothers can't be in the same tent. Not after Newcastle. No more. And then
yeah, you're really slow.
Junior right here.
Hi. Good morning.
So we're gonna get out to a very wet morning. I think we've come to a conclusion that we are not gonna practice. At least I'm not gonna practice that 8:50 morning, and I didn't get here in time yesterday to do any practicing. But we had a full day of practice 2 weeks ago. If you guys haven't checked out that video, it'll be in the link below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you to our subscribers, of course. Without you, I mean, we'll still be karting and everything, but without you coming up saying what's up, really appreciate it. It's awesome to get the support that we get from you guys. Help, as last night, you know, people were coming up asking for help, so we were more willing to give you guys help. Gearing doesn't really matter, we'll give you everything we know. Don't know if it's going to make you faster or not, to be honest, because we're not very quick. So we're walking up, going to get some fuel, do some pre-tech, and then get on with the show. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys like it, and catch you guys on track.
He took my charger in Orlando.
Mister, everything is ready. I'm always perfect. I'm always ready to go. Doesn't have the transponder charged. That guy.
I'm just gonna throw it to the front anyways.
With no charge, it's not gonna pick up.
Yeah,
that's Miguel.
All right, charge it. Come on.
What's up, guys? Practice on the way for the senior guys. The track has been mixed conditions all day. It hasn't rained anymore, but it's drying out as now. The heavy was way too wet to go out on slicks to even try it, and I wasn't gonna buy rain tires, so Rubens Jr. went out there and scrubbed the tires in. Miguel's doing that in his practice session as well, so they're just gonna scrub them in, call it good, come in, and then get ready for qualifying, which will be an hour, so the track should be drier. I'm debating if I do a change on gearing only, but I probably won't. I just probably run my dry gear, and where I qualify is where I qualify.
All right, so this is some of the pre-race or pre-qualifying madness that we usually miss. You see everybody around us, everybody's trying to get to the grid on time. Everybody's trying to go to the first qualifying session. Everybody's carts are pretty much ready to go. Rocco all set. There's Jorge, talking to Dylan. We got the lovebirds there. And Viejo there as well, relaxing. But this is literally just all the craziness starting to ramp up. We have probably about 10 minutes before the heavy qualifying session, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Normally we try to scrub in the tires during practice so that at least they have a lap or two on them before. It was raining this morning, so we didn't get out there. So qualifying should be a little tricky. Track is completely wet, which is fine. Jorge seems to excel when that happens. So we're gonna see what happens today. So it's gonna be a really, really fun day. Finally, the sun, look, sun's already out, hopefully dry on the track, and we're gonna have some fun.
I could have bought on Amazon.
For what?
I know. It's called a cheater.
So we all missed driver's meeting, us three. They won't notice until after the video comes out, so it really doesn't matter. They left us.
They did?
They all left and walked off to driver's meeting, and I think Dylan was eating breakfast. Hopefully that's anything important, because if I get black flagged, I'll be like, you never said that during the driver's meeting. That'll be my excuse. Alright, for qualifying, since no one went out for practice, first practice, we all went out by number order for qualifying. Track was still a little damp, it wasn't completely dry, but it was still pretty quick. I got behind the number 77, I was a little bit quicker. I wanted to get by him as safely and as quickly as possible because I didn't want to mess up my lap and I really didn't want to mess up his lap. So I was just trying to get by, but it was slippery still. The car, I didn't have time to scrub in the tires. He was trying to find the grip as well. So it was a game of chess. We hadn't started first lap. I gave him a bump to let him know that I was there. I got a good run going to turn 3 into the first hairpin, so I decided just to go get in front of him, and then we still had 3 laps to pull off a good qualifying run. So really didn't mess up his time. He did really well. I think he qualified 5th. I ended up 4th in the end. I just didn't have much grip at the beginning, and then I should listen to myself. I should never change the gearing, but of course I thought it was going to be a lot damper than it was. But P4 was not bad starting position at all. Alright, qualifying out of the way. We go into P6. Didn't have a good lap in. He's thinking he's slow for some reason. The top 2 did pull down really fast laps, so if I saw that too, I would think I'm slow as well. Of course, Dylan and Colin, but these guys have it. Junior, P4, and then for the heavy side, P4. I don't know where Gabe's at. P6 maybe.
Basically, about to have our butt on that music.
Yeah, exactly.
Copyright
real quick, there's music in the background. But yeah, we have a good turnout. Everybody's turned out here. Shelby for moral support. Rubens, Junior. What's her name? Brooke. You know I'm really bad with names.
They're all Chelsea.
Yeah. No, they're all Chelsea or Karen's. Karen. We'll call her Karen.
Everything's are Chelsea.
Yeah. And then Farshad's over there. He's doing good today. He's running real good, and Renee's running really good as well. So same thing with Rocco in the K100. He's running great, and he's on 2. He's doing the junior and the K junior. So everybody's running real great. Track dried up, weather looks great, hopefully stays dry. We're gonna go back to the original gearing because that gearing did not work for qualifying. I gotta make a couple changes to the cart. I'm gonna bring the front end because I have way too much front bite. I'm hopping all over the place, so hopefully that settles the cart down, and then we get a good pre-final in. I become famous one day. We're almost at 500. Thanks. We just had lunch, thanks to Rubens Senior again, being the chef. Got some, what is that, Bubba Burgers?
Yes, sir.
Bubba Burgers. Remember, nothing we say is sponsored. Like, I'm not showing the Pepsi side. Right?
You gotta take a sip of it though.
Yeah. I like that TB car, USA, CKI, and Pepsi.
All blue.
All blue? No. TB card's green. Green. Heath is antisocial. He doesn't want to hang out with us at all. He's like, I don't want to hang out there.
Where's my GoPro?
Oh, it's in the trailer in the RV. It's charging. On to the pre-final. Now I wanted to get out front quick. I did not think I had a great pace. I put on a gear that was a little bit lower than everybody else, taller, lower top speed, more drive out of turn. I didn't get the greatest start. Hung around the outside to stay in 4th, and then from here on out, my object was for the first 2 laps just to try to get in front. Chad here goes for a move. Smartly backs out of anything he can get it. He gave me plenty of space on the outside, so I'm going to take him on the outside. That was the highlight of my day, to be honest. Making that pass on Chad on the outside. I sent it. I got a really good drive at a tree turn. And then James and Dan were in front of me, so it's time to track those 2 guys down for sure. Cart worked really well at the very beginning. The changes I made settled the cart down, but I was still hopping pretty bad in the showcase. I'm still working on the 40. I'm still practicing, still figuring it out. I noticed that I can't do the same changes as some of the other guys, for sure. And then here I get a really good run. I'm right on James's butt. He opens the door. I'm going to send it in. We had a really good run side by side. And then next person was Dan. Dan's cart took a while to come in, but once it came in, it was quick. So I got a really good run going up into the showcase. You're gonna see me suck up in here really well, and then I'm just gonna send it on the inside and take the lead. Basically, I took the lead here for majority of the race. I had a really good gap, but it didn't really matter because Chad was coming. He had a mission, and his mission was to win. Oh man, it was so bad. They said he came back from like 15 to 16 carts back. I opened the door. He's been watching my videos, so he knew exactly where to pass. Took the pass, and then from here on out, I didn't have anything for him. Here we were going 3 wide into a turn. I didn't know everybody was this close, but I had Dan to my outside, James to my inside. James backed out of it, Dan backed out of it, and they let me through. I can't believe we were that close. Here with a couple laps to go, I think it was like maybe 4 laps to go, Chad had started pulling a pretty good lead. I had to start defending a little bit because I think James was beating down my back door. It was a really good race overall. Just Chad had a little bit too much for us. I thought it was a gear issue because I was geared a little taller, but it was a gear / setup issue that was the issue. And because I was hopping real bad, I started getting really tight towards the end of the run. Chad's car got quicker. I think everybody else's car just got quicker, and I just kept getting slower and slower. But I was able to survive for P2 in the pre-final. I had some work to do. I had some changes to make, and to try to chase down Chad for sure in the finals.
The calm before the storm.
Yeah, let's see if they can make it to the first lap. And if the GoPro makes it to the race. He won't lose that one. He's rocking the 6. Yeah, thank you to Caceres.
Caceres Marine, baby.
Caceres Marine. Thank you for everything they do. So this is Miguel's pre-final. Miguel starts up the engine, gets going, and next thing you know, you see that really bad vibration. It vibrates the chain off. So there's a 90-second wait time. We have 90 seconds, basically when it rolls off for us to work on the car, but it has to be behind a certain line. And listen to the frantic that happens.
You do not get in the car. Go. All right. I got it. Look out. Go. All right, whoa, stop. You got to get behind him. You got to wait.
So I'm able to muscle the chain back on. I'm thinking right now it's an alignment issue. Thanks to Dylan and Colin, they slowed down long enough. We were still within the window. They let me go back in, and then they did a wiggle line. Now this is the start of the pre-final right here. They get the green flag going this time, and it was not a good start for Rubens and Miguel, especially for Rubens. He went backwards instead of forward. The whole inside line got going, and that was basically about it. Rubens went super wide, and Miguel decides to throw the chain again. Later on, we found out that old genius here forgot to tighten up the motor mount. So there goes his pre-final, and he has to start way in the back. Good thing was Miguel was really fast, and then I checked out his front end. It was completely out of whack from the local race because I had to change the spindles out. So I fixed his front end. He didn't record the finals, but he did an amazing job. He was running leader lap times. It was a good run overall.
All right, so this is part of the stuff not that we don't like to show, but sometimes we get so hectic and so busy, we forget to get it. So it's not always roses and butterflies when we're out here at the track. So here we go, right before the final. He had a great run, still working on the kart. I completely struggled on the pre-final. I kept going backwards and slower. I said, why not? I took a full penalty to go all the way to last, threw a different motor on there. You never know. Hopefully that makes a difference. Miguel just came out from his pre-final. destroy the chain. So Junior did a great job. He got a little bullied there in the beginning.
Lost 6 spots.
Lost 6 spots and then picked them back up and finished 4th. So great run by him. So I know a lot of times that we show on the vlog everything's great and dandy, but this is a real race here, right? We struggle just like everybody else, and we're constantly always working on the cars just to make it better. So here we go, going into the final. Where are you starting, Jorge? Second spot, so P2. So no practice, he only qualified and then went out there, put it in 2nd place. So he's gonna do his best. He's gonna send me. I'm last. I'm gonna really try my best to get in the top 6. I did get punted, but that's no excuse. I would have still been where I punted. So we'll see where we can finish at. Yeah, send it.
So on to my finals. I'm starting P2. I have Chad on my inside, Phil pushing me from behind, and it's James and Chad on the inside. And they get a really good start. I got a good start too. I ended up in 3rd, but right off the bat, the changes I made to the car, I picked a gear this time. It was not the right gear at all. No excuses, because the kart was not handling well at all. I thought these two were going to wreck each other in the very first turn, which would have been great, to be honest. If they would have wrecked each other, I got a chance to win, because I just could not hang with them. They just start sailing off. James, I don't know what changes he did, but his kart came alive. And then Chad was just fast all day, and I know he worked on his kart to keep it quick. So they were basically gone. I picked for a top gear. I had more straightaway speed, but I just could not get off the showcase quick enough. And then my kart was just tight throughout the intersection right off the bat. I just got tighter and tighter as the ran went on. There was an incident, I guess, behind me, so I had a pretty good gap. I didn't have to worry about anybody behind me, but the kart was just pushing like a dump truck. Kudos to those 2 guys up front. They freaking flew. It was incredible. Watching those 2 guys race at the age they're at, and they're still being this competitive, that is insane. By the end of the race, there was only a couple more laps to go. They were gone. Ruben's chairs caught me from behind, and I had a battle in my hands for sure. It was going to be a really good battle. I could tell it was going to be. I knew if he got in front of me, it was going to be hard to keep him, and here he goes for the pass on the inside. He's just caught me, and I was like, wow, this is going to be real bad now. I was trying to keep up with him as much as I could, and then I was going to sit behind him, see where I can pass him later on in the run, if I could keep up with him, because how my kart was handling and how was I doing, I just kept getting slower and backwards. I pushed him for a couple laps, though. It was too late in the run. I don't even know if we could keep up or catch up at all, but it was worth a shot. Then I would back off, try to get a good run down the straightaway. He had a much higher gear than I did for sure this run. And then I saw my opportunity, and I was going to take it right away. I didn't have anything. I just wanted to make sure I got in front. Then we go side by side through the whole infield. It was a really good run. And here he goes again. I think he's going to take me back up on the tree turn. Yeah, he sends it back up on the inside. It was a good battle for sure. I thought about going back on the inside, but no, he protected the inside really well of the showcase. And then with 1 lap to go, coming up soon, I had to make a run for it for sure. It was not going to be good. Right now we have 2 laps to go. I was trying to see where I could pass him, but the infield he was quicker at some points, but he would lose the rear of the car, so it would bog him down. I thought about passing him where I usually pass, but I wasn't close enough this time for sure. He protected really well the inside lane. I was going to think about doing it the tree turn again, but no, he protected really well there as well. So my last opportunity would have been going to a showcase, and yet again I wasn't close enough to send it in. So now I had to get a really good run at the showcase, in which I did, thankfully, and with the gearing difference I was able to get a run down the straightaway. And now I would have to really defend hard to keep him behind me for sure. So what I do to defend is basically you're allowed to make 1 move. And right here, this is when I start making my move. I go directly to the inside part of the tree turn. I don't give any space on the inside. I walk the car all the way to the outside. I basically just hug the inside of every turn and park the car. It's the only way to the fan. In the showcase, I try to keep as tight as possible. This is his only opportunity, is to get a really good run out of the showcase, and which he did. I went straight to bottom to the fend. He was already there. I gave him enough space, and we crossed the line side by side.
Good. What's up?
Gabe, shut up real quick.
Yeah.
So, finals for us is in the books.
Yep. I'm glad it's finally over. Like.
I think we're both glad.
It's literally today and yes, it was like they just it ended. It's like, you know, a boxing fight that you watch and someone's getting beat up for 12 rounds. Like today, finally 12 rounds ended, and the fight, it's over. The ref should have stopped it, but he didn't. That's what just happened to me.
Oh man, that's a good analogy.
Yeah. The ref should have stopped it.
So Gabe, where do you end up?
11th
out of
12.
So
only because Chris was kind enough to let me back in.
So
Chris,
thank you, Chris.
Shout out to Chris. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you,
literally,
Chris has been our sponsor. Chris and Rubens have been our sponsor.
I literally, I go out of the hairpin. You'll see in the video if you haven't. I go, and I go off, and Chris is just like, okay, no problem. Like I'll let you in. I'll let you in.
What a nice guy.
What a nice guy.
So I end up P3. Chad and James drugged me pretty good. Rubens and I had a good battle in the end, and I got the better of him today. So I'm glad.
New day tomorrow.
Tomorrow's a new day. He was quick and he's found speed, so I gotta get a little bit quicker. He's gonna drag my ass too. Well, Miguel threw a chain, so he's starting last. Junior did a freaking amazing job. If he can start in the front, he can hang with the top two. Jed did a great job. Colin did great, and Dylan did great. So all the local Florida guys are doing great. So we're about to see the finals for the seniors, and Rocco, he's been doing good in the both junior classes. He's found speed, so we're about to go watch the seniors. Hopefully they go well.
It will.
It will.
Positive thought.
Positive.
It can't be worse than
Miguel can only go forward.
Yeah.
Because he's starting last.
But he's fast. That's the only difference.
That's the thing. He's fast, starting last, and then Junior needs to get on the rear end of Colin and Dylan
quickly.
Because those two hooked up were like the Wonder Twins, and they're gone.
Let's see what happens. Let's go.
Okay, I wanted to make sure because last time I started recording, I didn't have the camera. I didn't have the camera the right way. So Jorge got third. I ran pretty good times. They're telling secrets. Junior.
I gotta lose 30 pounds.
He's a little angry.
It's gonna happen like this. I have to lose 40 pounds and have to take the bounty from Colin. That's what's gonna happen.
Did he get it again?
Yeah, he won again. So I'm gonna have to lose 40 pounds to go get the bounty.
Robert's racing for free.
Robert,
hey, paid for.
Robert's paying for dinner tonight.
Robert's paying for dinner?
Yeah, off of Colin's check.
Yeah, we'll just take that one.
Hey, Robert's got an X30 put together, man. Robert.
He's so mad. He's like, I lost to two old guys. I should be at a nursing home.
Way to go, Doc, yeah?
Chad still got it.
Like they do the little kids. Come on.
Jorge needs a bigger suit.
Hey, look.
What? He's gonna be like, he's gonna get down. Yeah. That's when he used to be skinny. I said, Jorge's gonna need a bigger suit because that shit just went, what? If he would just stop eating for like a day or 2.
Oh, he said it's all muscle.
Oh, it's all muscles. Yeah. Okay. That looks good. It looks almost got lights in it.
It looks like it illuminates. Tomorrow we're gonna try for 1.
Yeah. That's.
I gotta stop getting beat by these old guys. We're still fast now. We're not gonna be here behind. We're still fast. Shut up.
Yeah, I was like 2/10 off. Today.
All right.
That's pretty good. On a 50.
Dude, you were flying.
Oh my God.
You did awesome in that final.
Did it look good?
I was like, holy shit, you damn near caught the second group of 3, and then look at the fact you got caught up in that first.
That little
That little stumble and that hairpin.
They got my side pod, that's why.
Dude, you would be within, you would have been in the top 4. That was awesome.
I was working hard. Working real hard. I got fans! Ah! Man, everybody hates us.
I don't know what part I'm gonna edit this out, but we're gonna get going. Miguel ended up being P7, Junior P6. Miguel was, he ran, start 14th, made his way up, ran 2/10 within the leaders of, and he didn't have a draft, so he ran real fast. We just gotta make sure that he tightens the motor mount, because this is the guy that never messes up and everything's perfect, and he works on his car and everything's great, but he didn't tighten the motor mount. That's why he threw the chain. All right, I finished P3 like I said earlier. Gabe was put out of misery. Heath had a good final. Shifter swept the podium. Wayne came to watch. I think he's hitting on Shelby.
You lost her.
She gone.
She said, you
We're still making changes, especially a gear change, and I'm bringing the rear back out because going in did not work. Day 1 in the books. On to day 2.
Let's go.